obviously I'm here with Scott Bender, and Scott Bender is really considered one of the top trainers in the whole Portland, Beaverton, Oregon area. And Scott, we've become really good friends, and one of the things that I love about what you've done is that you have really taken your fitness business to another level. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit how long you've been in the industry, and then we'll kind of go into you partnering with Dr. Bell, the chiropractor next door, and we'll kind of go into that. But tell everybody a little bit how long you've been in the industry and how you came to even get in the fitness industry.
Okay, I've been in the fitness industry for about 24 years now, and got into the fitness industry. I was a baseball player growing up and played a couple years of college baseball. I was a pitcher, so whenever I would throw, I would be sore, so I couldn't work out and play baseball at the same time. So during the off season, I would work out, and I liked how my body felt and how my body responded. So I got to that point, that breaking point, where I realized that I wasn't going to have a career in baseball. So I needed to focus on what I was going to do my career as. And so I started working in the gym industry because I again, loved how I was able to change my body and how I felt. And started out doing membership sales, got kind of bored with that after about a year, and decided to get into personal training at that point. So started back in 1991, so I've been in the industry for, again, 24 years, and worked for the big box gyms until about 98, and 98 is when I started Results Fitness Training. So Results Fitness Training has been an in-home training business where I work with my clients primarily in their homes. And then a year ago, I was given the opportunity to open up this facility with Dr. Bell.
And so you also work with Mark Mcdonald. Why don't you tell us a little about your relationship with Mark Mcdonald?
Now, first of all, Mark Mcdonald's a spectacular guy, right? And if we're going to be able to partner up with somebody in the fitness industry, he's the guy to be able to build that relationship with. So I've been able to have a friendship with him, but also a business relationship with him that I really, really am thankful for. So matter of fact, my relationship with Dr. Bell stemmed from my relationship with Mark Mcdonald. Mark came up into the Portland market about a year ago, October of 2013, and we met with some large corporations in the area, met with Nautilus Corporation, that's located in Vancouver, Washington, met with the Bar 3 corporate office, which is in downtown Portland, and he was on AM Northwest, he was on Comcast Sports Network, some local TV shows. And Dr. Bell was a friend of his, and Dr. Bell's on his medical advisory board, and Dr. Bell had just relocated from Beverly Hills up here. And so the night before Mark came into town, I get a phone call from Dr. Bell saying, hey, I'm friends with Mark, I want to meet up with him. And I'm thinking, how are we going to do this? Because we had Mark slammed with meetings with, again, TV stations and corporations and local gyms, and I didn't even know when we were going to have lunch, let alone set up a meeting with a friend of his. So Dr. Bell was flexible. He's able to meet us in the evening after one of our evening events, and he said, hey, I'm looking for a trainer to partner with. I want to open up a clinic from up in the area here, and I need somebody to help with the diet and exercise piece. And because the acronym that he focuses on is diet, rest, exercise, alignment, mindset, and stress management, so dreams. And so he needed help with those two pieces. I said I'd be happy to talk to you. So my relationship with Mark led to my partnership that I have with Dr. Bell.
Wow. So it is who you know, right?
Absolutely.
It is who you know.
Timing and who you know.
Now, what you and Dr. Bell have done here really is emerging, because you've got the same location, even though you're different parts of the building, but you've got your training location here, and then also he has his practice next door. So how, you guys have been doing this now for a year together now?
Almost a year. He opened his doors January 6th of 2014, and we started kind of putting together the room and the equipment and everything in January, but we started our classes in February. So
this location's awesome, man.
Yeah.
This location's awesome. In fact, I was just in there taking a look at the chiropractic side. So how has that helped your practice, with you merging and working together with Dr. Bell, who's a pretty well-known chiropractor? He actually came in from, I think, the Los Angeles area.
Yeah, he worked with Barry Bonds and Barry Zito, and some of his patients he worked with down there, Mark Wahlberg, Val Kilmer. He's got all kinds of pictures around the office, autographed by all the different patients that he's treated. And what it's done for both of us, I've been able to, through my connections and friends and people that I know that have come in to be a member of my facility, he's been able to get some clients from that. And same thing for me, I've benefited from his clients when he has people that are at a level of, through their corrective care process, where now they can start implementing exercise. then we're able to take care of them for that part.
Okay.
So it's been a great referral program.
Okay, great. So working together, and I really do believe that's the future, by the way.
Absolutely.
What you guys are doing right now, I think, is what where the industry is going, because it just makes sense. I mean, you know, people are going somewhere for training, chiropractic, also nutrition. You know, I want to talk a little about nutrition, because one of the things that I see all over the country, and even when I go into Europe, is I see a lot of people who are training people, but they're not addressing the most important part, which is nutrition.
Well, and the reason that is, to be honest with you, as a certified personal trainer, you're legally not supposed to work with your clients on nutrition. And the reason why that is, there's just not enough nutrition background during that whole education process.
Yeah.
So, you know, I did it as trainers. You know, you help your clients with nutrition because you understand that that's 85% of a person's results. We know you can't out-train a bad diet.
Yeah.
So, you know, the old slogan, you are what you eat, you know, it's really, we are what we metabolize, but really it also is you are what you eat. If you're not going to focus on your nutrition, your results are only going to get to a certain point.
Yeah.
So from a nutrition component, if you can have that type of part of your business provide the nutrition component as well as the exercise, and then as well as, you know, maybe a product line to support that, you're giving your clients everything that they're searching for.
Yeah.
You know, they're looking for a solution.
Yeah.
We have people that wake up every day, they're not happy with how they look and feel. And if you're not happy with the way you look and feel, then it's time to do something different. And a lot of people don't know what that different is. And so with our business model here, you know, whether it's somebody that needs corrective care, we can take care of that. Whether it's somebody needs help with nutrition, we can take care of that. If they need help with exercise, we can take care of that. If they need help with a program, we can help them with that.
Yeah, I know you've implemented the core line, which, why don't we talk a little about the core line, and we'll go into the D scanner as
Okay.
well. So why don't you talk a little about why you chose the core line and how you implemented it into your fitness practice here?
Well, when we're talking about a program's got to be something to where it's not a diet and it's not a fad.
Right.
So the whole, 8-week transformation program, it makes sense. It's stabilized, your blood sugars. It's based on science. It's not a diet. It's not a fad. It's not deprivation. So, for me, it was a no-brainer. So as a health pro, we want to give our members and our clients that solution. They deserve it. They're paying good money to get that help. And so from a nutrition side of it, you need to help people understand what they need to be eating, how often they need to be eating, and how much they need to be eating.
Right.
And then we know on a daily basis that if we're eating 5 to 7 meals, because of our activity level and because of our work schedule and family and hobbies, whatever, it's hard to eat 5 to 7 times a day, every day.
Yeah.
So the product line just helps fill that gap.
Yeah.
Whether it's needing help with a fat burner, needing help with an extra meal, needing help with cleaning out the body, getting it ready to run at a high level, the core product line makes sense, and it's clean. There's a lot of products out there. GNC makes money. People are opening GNCs not to lose money. They open them to make money.
Yeah.
Super supplements, Vitamin Shop, or the 3 that are around in the Portland market. They open them because they make money. Well, why do they make money? Because people are looking for that solution. But you can't just take a product and get results. You got to live the lifestyle. You got to live the plan.
Yeah.
So with the products that we've been able to have access to with Core, it's very clean. There's no added sugars to it. There's no added preservatives to it. There's no artificial sweeteners. There's no gluten, no soy, no non-GMO. It's the cleanest product line I've come across.
Yeah.
And so for me, I have no problem recommending it to people because I know without a doubt it's going to be the best product that they're going to be able to get their hands on.
Yeah, that's awesome. So somebody comes to you and they say, hey, I really want to take my body to a different level. Or they just say, hey, I just want to look better. So you obviously have had incredible success with the Core Transformation Program, which is the 8-week program where, 1 week of detox and all that sort of stuff. Why don't you talk a little bit about the Core Transformation and the fact that it really also helps keep clients, because that's one of the things that a lot of people are concerned with in any business is retaining your existing clientele.
Sure.
I mean, if you're addressing their nutrition aspect and you're addressing their physical fitness aspect and the other things, I mean, they're going to stay with you longer. So how has the Core Transformation Program helped your practice?
Well, I know that if people are coming in and just working out and I'm not addressing the nutrition component, I'm only giving that person 20% of what they should be achieving.
Right.
Okay? And if I'm only giving them 20%, the likelihood of them achieving their results is very low, right? So then if they're not achieving their results, are they going to stay motivated and want to continue working out here? So I know, I have to work hard to get people through the door. I know once they get through the door, I'm going to take care of them.
Yeah.
And they know that. And they're going to become part of my family. So if I give them the nutrition component, I give them the workout component, I give them the product component, I'm giving them 100% of everything they need to do to get their body to where they want to be at.
Love it.
If I do that, then they're going to continue to be a member here because they're going to be happy. All right. From there, they're also going to give me some referrals.
That's right. Yeah.
And from there, member retention.
Yeah, that's really good. Now let's talk about the View Scanner, because one of the things that a lot of people don't address is antioxidants. Why are antioxidants important as far as putting them into your body and addressing those and even measuring them?
Oh, your antioxidant level is a direct correlation of your internal health. You know, from a personal training standpoint, everybody focuses on the outside. You know, they want to look better, they want clothes to fit different, and that's the component of reducing your body fat, talking about becoming more fit, you know, having more lean body mass, and we want to make sure that we're correcting the body from the inside out. My philosophy has always been working on the body from the inside out. If you have somebody that looks like they need to lose about 30 pounds, but they're healthy on the inside, they're going to have a longer longevity period. But if you have somebody that looks really healthy, but they're sick on the inside, the likelihood of them living a long, healthy life is very low. So the scanner will give a person an idea of what their internal health picture is. And then from there, then what we do is we also put somebody through, you know, the body fat test, through measurements. So not only are we getting a picture of what their internal health is, we're giving them a visual of what their external health is on the scale of a body fat percentage.
All right, that's good. And then so lastly, what would you say to a person who is in your industry, maybe they're starting, maybe they've been in it for a long time? What would you say to them as far as what it takes to get your practice to a different level? Because a lot of times people are afraid to do anything that's different than what everybody else is doing, but yet they want the different results. So you've made a decision to do all of these things, which is really cutting edge and taking your business to a totally different level. So what would you say to somebody who's still struggling with implementing some of the stuff that we're talking about?
Well, I think the first part is they have to be open-minded and understand that, you know, their members or their clients are, again, looking for that solution. Okay, they're looking to look better. They want to look. They're looking for an answer to become, you know, healthier, to look better, feel better.
Yeah.
So understand that, you know, the workout component isn't going to be the only component. You have to address the nutrition side of it. So example, you know, I'm working with some health pros around the U.S. and contacting them and asking them, you know, we know that you're offering a workout component. What are you offering as far as your nutrition component? And are you offering a product component? And if you're not, would you be interested in providing a solution for your members? Because they are looking for an answer. And if you can implement the correct program, the correct product line in your facility, it's going to help you with member retention. It's going to lead to more referrals. And also, if you're looking for it, it can create an additional revenue stream.
Yeah, I love it, love it. Well, Scott, man, we've become like really good friends. I mean, I saw you doing the TRX a little bit. I'm going to try some of the TRX right now, actually, myself. But I'm so excited for you and where your practice is going, and the relationship with obviously Dr. Bell, and you have some great things going on. So we had a really good meeting yesterday, and I mean, this thing's going to another level. I mean, your clientele is extremely blessed to be working with you, because you're helping them in all areas, and they're going to stay with you longer. So it's good to see somebody who's doing something that's truly cutting edge.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
awesome.
you.